Well, hello there. My name is Alex Selif, and today I'm going to statistically prove the most beautiful person in the world. So, in order to statistically prove beauty, we need to use a measurement, and I'm going to be using symmetry because in most cultures, symmetry is used to symbolize purity and beauty and stuff like that. And it's a good way to get measurements for statistically proving the most beautiful person in all of existence. But how am I going to tell if a face is purely symmetrical or not? Well, I'm going to be using the power of image processing. Yeah, it's hot. So basically what I did is I made an image processing program that took the left side of the face and flipped it. So if the right side of the face didn't match the left side of the faces wouldn't be, symmetrical. So it would point out imperfections and stuff like that. So maybe I should just show you. So this is a picture of our big man, Dwayne. He obviously isn't the most beautiful man, sadly, but we'll see about that. So basically this is a normal picture of him, and I put him on about a 12 by 12 grid, each grid block being about an inch. Not exactly, because that's not how computers work. So basically what I do is I run it through the program and we will get this. And as you can see, the number of impurities, we got 8 on this side. It's mainly in this dimple area with the ears and stuff like that. And I really don't worry about this, but because it's mainly through the program. But as we can see, he's truly not the most symmetrical man in existence. So if I were to do every image ever uploaded onto Google through the image processor, I would get a couple trillion photos to do, and my computer can't handle that. So I decided to round it down. One, obviously, we don't obviously want to have pictures of inanimate objects, or else, a glass of water would be the most beautiful thing in existence. So I decided to do only human faces and human faces of photographs. So that does slightly round it down to about like a couple billion photos, but that's still a lot. My computer still can't, handle that. So I decided to round down even more to obvious photos of not symmetry in the face. So that does round it down through about 500 million pictures, which it still can't process on the computer. So I decided to just completely round it down all the way. So it's all photos taken before 1861. They would not be allowed in this because they are technically, fake photos. So that does round us a little bit more to about the 100 million range, which my computer can handle just a little bit. So I processed all of it, and you'll just see. Well, I'm editing the video right now, and I realized I said 100 million. I actually meant to say 100,000. That's just a little editor's note. So let's see who the most beautiful person was ever alive or ever existed. I'm having a stroke. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present, with 0 impurities in the system, the most beautiful person to ever live or exist on this planet, statistically speaking, is George Meade. What? So, guys, apparently George Meade has had the most symmetrical face that any human has had in photography after 1861. Honestly, I wouldn't disagree, but I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, he's a pretty handsome man, I do have to say. The most handsomest man in existence. Most handsomest human in existence. But we did it. We statistically proved the most beautiful person based on symmetry, measurements, and image processing through a quantum computer. So we did it. Tell all your friends that George Meade, the man himself, is statistically the most beautiful person to ever exist. Thank you.